So, back in high school, my brother Stevie was the typical popular high school boy. Um, I'm going to be completely honest while describing my brother. He is about 5'9", has blonde hair, these bright ocean blue eyes, and is blessed with a extremely athletic body. He looks like that typical California surfer boy. But in actuality, he is a professional cyclist, so he has to keep his body in tip top condition. Well, he was the same way back in high school. He'd work out multiple times a day. He'd always be flexing and looking in the mirror and making sure his six pack was still good. And he cared a lot about his image, and he was a charmer. He had this charm about him and get any girl to like him. And he knew it, so he used it to his advantage. Every girl in that high school was in love with my brother. And he also had a lot of guy friends. He was just extremely well liked and popular. And he was a little bit cocky at the fact. And he just thought he was Mr. Cool, and he would never be seen with the loser crowd because he didn't want to get a negative reputation. So he was into his status. And there was this girl named Taylor, and she had a mental disability. And she also was in love with my brother. Um, One day she saw him and came running up to him and gave him a big hug, and my brother immediately turned and walked away. And you could tell Taylor was just so hurt by it. And my brother he did that because he didn't want other people to see him and think of him differently, which is horrible. So, April came around and it was prom time, and by that time, my brother had a pretty serious girlfriend. Um, and he went in with his friends in a big group to and from prom. Well, at prom, my brother saw Taylor there all alone. She didn't have a date. She didn't dance or talk to anyone throughout the whole night. So at the last slow song, my brother didn't ask his girlfriend to dance. He walked right up to Taylor and asked if she wanted to dance with him. And her face just lit up. Her world was made at that moment, and she had the biggest smile when she was walking to the dance floor with him. And he danced with her the whole song, and they talked, and everyone was watching him and talking about it and just gossiping, but he didn't care. And at the end of the song, he hugged Taylor, and her world was made, and my brother knew that she just needed to feel special and that someone cared about her. And I just want to congratulate him and praise him on that act of kindness, because that changed Taylor's world, and that was a lasting and impactful memory on her, and he knew that. And even though my brother had that cocky little front, deep down, he is a caring and wonderful person with a huge heart.